Hi Aries, love and light to you all here. Welcome to your full moon, to the new moon to the full moon reading. I'm hearing Scorpio right here for a number of you. Wow, okay, a lot's coming through, and you're the first sign that I'm recording right here for the moon cycle. And bear with me if I'm looking at different directions right now when I'm filming this, because I'm kind of getting acclimated to this new camera. So, all right, now right off the bat, for a number of you, dear Aries, what I'm getting is that, wow, okay, I'm seeing a major, I'm hearing transformation. We just moved through that new moon. I keep saying new moon. Yeah, actually that was the new moon. New moon in Libra, right around the tail end of September, moving into the full moon. I don't know why this is so confusing. Full moon in in Aries, the beginning part of the month. Of course I'm doing your reading first. It's your full moon. Okay, it's all making sense now. Now, right off the bat though, Aries, thank you all so much for tuning in. Love and light to you here, and it's your full moon, it's your full moon, it's your full moon. Let's get on with it here for your exciting energies. Now, what I was hearing right off the bat as I was meditating on your energy virtue on the camera was I'm hearing that song. Everything's gonna be alright. No one. You got me feeling. Alright, improvisation a little there, but okay. Basically, the core of the song, Aries, is delivering the message. It's really about the message that things will be all right. And I'm seeing that for a number of you, perhaps you were moving through a really turbulent time around the tail end of September, and I'm hearing November right here. I'm hearing October as well. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Maybe it's something that I'm hearing you realize you needed to present in some kind of way. I'm hearing in the future, perhaps around the month of October and November. It's interesting because I'm seeing like you are receiving a lot of gifts as well around this time. Not sure what that's alluding to. But anyhow, now what I'm getting though is whatever happened around that period that was kind of, I'm hearing unsettling, off-putting, maybe a little I'm hearing tragic for a number of you. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but something that just kind of like threw you off your horse a little, Aries. I'm seeing that it completely, I'm hearing no matter what kind of also surfaced around that time, there was a recognition that we will resurface, I'm hearing again, and it's really a matter of every mountain I'm hearing has two faces to it. Interesting. Wow. And I'm seeing a tall mountain that is circled by light. Okay, and if you imagine, right, like when the sun comes up, and you imagine a mountain, okay, then you imagine the sun comes up and it's shining on a certain side of the mountain, right, at a certain part of the day, and then it sort of it makes its orbit, it makes its way around the mountain, and at a certain point in time, right, the side that it had lit up is now the side that's shadowed, right, to foil the side that is now receiving the light directly. So for a number of you, there has been, you perhaps saw a side of I'm hearing someone specifically or something where, you know, it really, I'm hearing it was unsettling. I'm hearing, to say the least, it was not what you expected, okay? And for a number of you, I'm hearing, it was a huge disappointment. I'm hearing like there was, again, I'm hearing like tragic. I'm hearing news. I'm hearing the letter F. I'm hearing Istanbul as well. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing festering wounds. Yeah, for a number of you, like something perhaps even came up from the past that was really a shock, like you were not expecting that. Now, I'm not sure what that exactly is alluding to, but whatever it was, Aries, I'm seeing that it was also, I'm hearing perhaps a little bit of I'm hearing a scare. I'm hearing it in terms of realizing that we are coming to terms with our power, and sometimes, you know, it's at that point where we're met face to face with it, to kind of challenge ourselves on what it is that we actually choose. I'm hearing in moments of I'm hearing need. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Like maybe there was some kind of situation or scenario where you felt that even your, I'm hearing your emotional safety was threatened. Okay, so this could also be on a level of, you might have been in a certain situation where you were like, you started to realize, oh, am I like kind of dependent on this? Am I depending on this for my emotional satisfaction? Like maybe you were expecting something to go in a certain way and it didn't end up going in that way. And so it started to make you realize, whoa, am I standing on ground that is actually, I'm hearing about to slide down? I mean, the mudslides, the side of the mountain. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but Aries, whatever it was, I'm seeing that for a number of you, it shook you up. I'm hearing specifically. And I'm seeing this is around the time of the new moon in Libra. I'm hearing it really caused you to question, I'm hearing the saddle on the horse and how you situated yourself upon it. Now, there's always I'm hearing a stream of light that we can hold on to even in the darkest of times, Aries. I'm hearing Leo, Libra. There is I'm hearing a mountain that we see also. Again, I'm hearing it's like, and this can be very sort of symbolic of like, let's say your experience in life, right? It's like, yeah, I realize that I'm climbing the surface of, I'm hearing this place. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing mountain again. I keep hearing for you, Aries. And I'm hearing Libra again, and there's something perhaps it may be related to the part of Libra in your own chart. Let's say the part of your chart that's cusped by Libra. There may have been some sort of, again, surfacing of that aspect area of your chart where you're like, oh man, I don't want to ever have to go there again. That was not a fun feature film there. No, I don't want to watch that again, that movie. I'm hearing as well. No. It's something that you just, again, like, maybe it even brought you in touch with, face-to-face with some aspect of your subconscious. Now, I'm hearing it was creepy. Okay, for a number of you, this could have also been a connection, like, whoa, this freaking weirdest sensation ever. Oh my god, I felt like there was something like, I don't know, Aries, something like creepy. I'm like crawling on my leg. I don't know what that was, but anyways, yeah, so let's move on from that. Okay, so for a number of you though, again, I'm seeing that you felt perhaps that you also you were imagining things, or you had some sort of also there was something going on with your physical body where you were having reactions to something, and for a number of you, unfortunately, I'm seeing it might have been even an allergic reaction. Okay, and you were, I don't know what that's about, but anyhow, I'm hearing breakdown. I'm hearing also of our emotional reality, okay, for our paradigm, and for some of you, it could have been something where you thought this is for sure. I'm hearing this is the future. I'm hearing this is sacred. This is the storyline, and I feel like I totally know the plot, and this character is supposed to jump out of that bush there and help the other character get to the other side of the road, and then it's like, no. I'm hearing no, actually that was swiper, and I'm hearing swiper, no swiping. That was the line that we were supposed to read off. I'm hearing, but we didn't. It's okay. I'm hearing we're gonna make up for that. I'm hearing in Cabo now. I don't know what that's alluding to. Okay, but anyways, let's move on from that. Again, Aries, I'm hearing specifically. I'm hearing it's all clear to us now. Okay, and so for a number of you, I'm seeing that you came to terms with what also you wanted in a situation, and things started to move also to become more motivating for you. Okay, so let's actually move the camera, and we're gonna actually move over here and continue the read and for your Aries. And it's interesting, right? Because what I'm seeing is that there's a shift. Okay, there's a shift here in terms of what you now see yourself creating. And what I'm getting is that for a number of you, you are starting to release any idea of creation that contradicted and contradicts your power. You have the Ten of Swords upright and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is also perceptive for a number of you, big time. like to a significant degree, where you realize, wow, my thoughts absolutely run me. I'm hearing they run my whole I'm hearing emotional reality. I'm hearing that for a number, but not only, also my physical reality. And I'm seeing that you are realizing, Aries, for a number of you, that your physical world is a reflection of your inner sort of paradigm of perception. How do I see myself? How do I see also the concept of relationships? I'm hearing that for a number of you. Wow, what are my values? What do I really place value on? What do I desire? What do I also imagine myself in the I'm hearing in the interspace of, interesting, I'm hearing also the integrative space of, where it's like, you know, if I'm thinking about partnerships, relationships, what does that really mean to me? What does that concept mean to me? And how do I see myself actually creating in that space? And for a number of you, this has to do perhaps with your idea of the future, Nine of Swords upright, and you really come face to face with that. What's my vision of my future? There's Justice cards in reverse, mirroring the Nine of Swords upright. I'm hearing there are some difficult, I'm hearing conversations that we feel we need to now talk through. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it is perhaps also a certain element of your vision. Again, I'm hearing your vision for the future that is also kind of personal. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but let's say an aspect of also what you dream of, where it's like, oh, I kind of held on to that like privately. I never really came out with that in a public way to anyone quite yet. And I'm seeing for a number of you, that's something that's now surfacing. Yep, Hermit. You've been perhaps for a number of you really meditating on whatever that was. Really meditating on this for quite some time now. Whatever that is. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, for a number of you, this is a lot of psychological undoing, okay, of all the thoughts that have been sort of racing around. I'm hearing without a remote control in hand. No, we're going to hold on to the holster there. And we're not going to just also, I'm hearing shake it up. I'm hearing that right when the Death card comes out with the Fool. Now, these are major arcana, right, coming through. And the Hermit as well, and the Justice card as well. Actually, the Judgment card as well here for you. But I'm specifically drawn to these two that are looking right at each other. Right, look at these two. The Death card looking straight at the Fool. They both speak to new beginnings. The Death card speaks of destruction in a way, right? It speaks of also the stage of release. Similarly, does the Fool, but in a different way. Right? The Fool can speak of release of the consciousness of what we are now stepping into the stage of to create. In other words, the Fool's like, I'm not going to think any longer about the past. Okay? The Death card kind of sits in the moment and says, I'm ready to realize what I want truly of this dream. And I am here to decompose anything that remains in that silent knowingness, to confront that space of truth for me. Little abstract, little deep, yes, Aries. But for a number of you, I'm seeing that you're coming, to a point of clarity, realizing what fundamentally contradicts your freedom to pursue this powerful beginning. And what I'm getting for a number of you is that you're making a decision to either admit something, I'm hearing quite honestly, be it to a large community of people, be it to someone, let's say, close to you, I'm hearing as well. And it has to do with what you realize you want, really. And it's like, I see myself moving in this direction. I see myself, leading this type of life out. I see this for myself down the line. And, yep, here comes the moon at the base. Yeah, ooh, heavy-hearted. This is difficult, whatever this is. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but you could be also dealing for a number of you with a space or a cycle that feels so connected. I'm hearing you feel so connected to this space in some kind of way, and it really is like a mother separating from the baby in the womb. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it really, I'm hearing it charges for us the space of memory as well. And you could have, again, come into contact with someone here who they really, I'm hearing Capricorn strongly. They really, they captioned, I'm hearing the image of your heart. I'm hearing when it was beating, I'm hearing out of your chest. I'm hearing for the very first time. And if you think about that, that's really like a newborn baby, right? That's like the first time that the heart is really beating. It's like, that's like the first breath, you know? And, you know, so for a number of you, you could have actually come into contact with, I'm hearing the letter S here. I'm hearing Solomon, 8 of Cups upright, the moon, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The moon just fell, and I thought it fell on the ground, but it fell right on the edge of the bed. I'm seeing that for a number of you, there is a sense of safety here, even within this space, where it's like, no matter what happens, I'm hearing this specifically, no matter where I go, no matter where I feel I've lost myself to as well, I still am hearing, I'm hearing I share that space. I'm hearing sacred. I'm hearing that sacred space. I'm hearing also my mother. The Hangman coming through in reverse, right over the Ace of Swords upright. For a number of you, this is a really special connection. 9 of Cups upright. For a number of you are, wow, for a number of you, someone here has some sort of dream even that they are holding on to. They have not made it clear yet. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But, okay, the 4 of Wands upright. Now, yeah, so I'm seeing that there was kind of like also a few complicated emotional timelines here that we don't want to get into again. Let's not get into that again. The Ace of Swords upright, fallen on the ground is a card. I'm not sure what the card that is. We'll take a look at that eventually, but not now. I'm hearing let's not let it all go at once. I don't know what that's alluding to. The Fool coming through. Okay, now the Fool's right over the Judgment card. And it was kind of weird because like the Fool was slowly separating from the Death card. And they were connected by the moon. Now what I'm getting is that this is almost like, I'm seeing it actually as like a silent knowingness, okay? It's like I'm hearing, it's like I'm going off, I'm hearing it's a new cycle. The Hangman coming through in reverse, I'm hearing the Fool. This could have also been a farewell for a number of you to someone here. Someone, again, here comes the Death card again, just think about that card. There's somebody definitely dealing with a soulmate. I'm hearing Scorpio or somebody who you see from time to time. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. It could be a spirit guy. Let's not go there. The Fool looking at the 3 of Wands. And I'm hearing Frank as well, Frankie. Now, let's not, again, get into that. The Sun upright, the 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing there are a lot of memories there, the Hangman in reverse. And I'm hearing some of them we need to let go, okay, to move into this new beginning. The Fool upright, mirroring the 8 of Cups upright, and the 9 of Cups upright. It's kind of interesting, because I'm seeing the Fool is looking off into the future. And the target, I'm hearing the target is the dream, right? The 9 of Cups upright, right over the Judgment card upright. Some of you may be realizing this. Hey, you know what? I want a lot more of my future. I'm hearing that specifically. I see my future as everything. I'm hearing that specifically as so bright. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like really like the rabbit that's lured in with the carrot. Okay, it's like this is your creative potential. Okay, it's like I'm seeing someone even like they sell someone so hardcore on something. Maybe that's your own subconscious, right? Sort of managing. I'm hearing your reality for you. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's like, yeah, okay. And then I'm seeing like the Fool's like again lured in by the 9 of Cups, lured in by the Judgment card. Yes, transformation, new beginnings. Yes, and it's all of this really, really. I'm hearing also enchanting energy, and then it's like at the end of the line. You got to move through the 8 of Cups. Okay, it's like at the end of the line, right? You got these great also ideas. I'm hearing this wonderful, very exciting. I'm hearing also period and stage transformation. And you're realizing things that you want of your future, and then it gets to the point. I'm hearing where we have to turn the page. I'm hearing it specifically the way the Moon in reverse, 2 of Cups, and the Fool. For a number of you making a decision to move on from a Pisces. I'm hearing that right off the bat. But for a number of you as well, a Scorpio. I'm hearing though, I'm hearing it's I'm hearing been a really long cycle there. Okay, but thank God, I'm hearing that we are moving through it. I'm hearing that we're motivated to do so. The Ace of Swords upright, the Eight of Swords in reverse. For a number of you, you're having clarity. I'm seeing like some of you all of a sudden have this clarity of like, wait, that's what I want, okay? Yeah, that's the direction I want to move in. Now let's move into the full moon in Aries as we start trailing into this beginning. You got the Fool again coming through for you upright, looking smacked up into the future with the Four of Wands. Remember, you have a dream. There is a very clear vision that you have of your future, and there's an opportunity coming up that speaks to it. It has to do with, I'm hearing the letter M, I'm hearing your movie, I'm hearing your script, it could be your vision, the Magician coming through as well. Now for a number of you, this is really not simple. I'm hearing it's not easy. There are a few sore, I'm hearing script lines. I'm hearing that we feel we need to write. It might be related to family in some way, maybe something that you see yourself kind of announcing or breaking the news of in some kind of way. It could involve also a bit of I'm hearing translation there. I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe like, I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Leo. I'm hearing Libra strongly. Okay, and it could be legal for a number. Yep. Okay, Magician looking off into the future for a number. You could be stepping out of a contract as well, where you're like, I don't know. I don't really see it. Okay, the Star coming through, mirroring the Magician for a number of you. Actually, perhaps, for a number of you, feeling guided to actually move, to make a move. It might be a physical move. You've got the Three of Pentacles upright as well. This is, I'm seeing, been actually on your mind for quite some time. It's not something shocking. It's not like, well, all of a sudden I want to go to, I'm hearing the letter R. I'm hearing Redondo Beach. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing also letter H, Hermosa Beach. Like, I'm also seeing, it's like, it's not sudden like that. You've really been thinking about this, and for a number of you, it's like been the sort of thing where you're like, I so want that. I'm hearing, I so see that as my potential, my future. But then you switch into this gear of like the self-talk mode, okay, where you're like, maybe there are like certain aspects of this dream that you have where you're like, is that in line with my ideology? I'm hearing that specifically, and it's like, yeah, you freaking want it, Aries. I'm hearing Leo again so strongly. Like, there's something that you're, no matter what happens, right, at the end of every cycle, you come down to this point of like, that's my future. I'm hearing, and I know it, there's no question. I'm hearing I want it. And I want to bring the light back up here. Dear Aries, I'm hearing it's all about, I'm hearing you right now. I'm hearing it specifically in that way, and I'm seeing for a number of you that you're coming to a point of wanting to, I'm hearing I'm hearing work with your resources in a whole new way. Interesting. For a number of you, this has to do with your performance. I'm hearing that specifically, like for a number of you, if you're even like let's say you're an actor, an actress, let's say you're a performer in some kind of way, you're saying that you're wanting to kind of carry out your act in a new I'm hearing in a new learning environment. I'm hearing as well, okay, this might actually be like academically where you're like, I want to change my whole major. I'm hearing my whole program. I'm hearing, I want to completely shift the tables here. Now I'm hearing the shares as well. Okay, the Father of Wands coming through with the Judgment card. You could be taking on a new position as well. You got the Star coming through. For a number of you, you're feeling guided to move in this direction. The Hierophant coming through. Wow, mirroring the Star. Okay, for a number of you, definitely if you're dealing with a Taurus, you're feeling extremely guided. For a number of you, someone perhaps is even coming through with some kind of offer. Father of Wands, it could be the Father of Wands, somebody who you perhaps associate with this archetype, somebody who's really, they got a really broad chest. I'm hearing the really also, I'm hearing they're brave. They come off as brave. Whoever this individual is, the Father of Wands. Take a look at this card. What does it sort of jump out to you as, right? The Father of Wands, sort of like, I'm hearing they're a character. I'm hearing, so when you look at them, you're like, I feel like, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like they're a character in like in a movie. And I'm hearing it's related, I'm hearing the letter S so strongly. Now, the Father One's looking at the Hierophant. I'm hearing whoever this is, they want to make a proposal to you. They've been going bananas thinking about how to do this. Oh my goodness. But they're trying to keep the faith. I'm hearing specifically, like, because they are like realizing that there's a huge opportunity. The Magician looking at the Hierophant, looking back at the Magician. They're having a good game of I'm hearing conversation. Okay, good game of conversation. Like, you could also, this could there could be some element or level of also religion that might be involved for a number of you, where someone's thinking of making a proposal, and then they're like, they have an idea of what they want to communicate about it, but then I'm hearing they checkmate. I'm hearing that position. I'm hearing that perspective. With the philosophy, I'm hearing also of that space in some kind of way. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, where it's like, maybe someone is kind of even, I'm seeing someone taking like their script of what they want to say to you, and then they filter it through the lens of like some kind of also characterization of truth. I'm hearing specifically related to the Hierophant. Now, if we think about the Hierophant, right, the Hierophant speaks of, it could be seen as traditionalism, conventionalism. It could be seen as some kind of also form of religion, okay, that and always take it as you will. What is religion? Something that is also maybe related to hierarchy in some kind of way, some kind of systemized also that pattern of belief. Now, whatever it is, Aries, I'm hearing pastor here as well with the Hierophant, like again, some kind of also strategic. Wait. I'm seeing it as related to the past, okay? I'm seeing that there's something that has, I'm hearing concrete, something that has been seen as like the truth, okay? Like some also program. I'm hearing some programmed space of thinking that contradicts someone's, I'm hearing regenerative faith. I'm hearing in a certain, and I'm seeing it like really as like someone playing almost like devil's advocate, like almost someone playing devil's advocate with their own idea of what they see as the potential of the future here. And I'm seeing it as almost like I see this as totally being possible, and then they go to like some I'm hearing also radio station, and they're like that they're listening to. I don't know what this is listening to, and they're hearing like the feedback of I'm hearing those who have been reminded of the Holocaust. I don't know what that's alluding to. But again, it's like maybe some space of even history, the past, where the Hierophant speaks of like, it could even speak of like the Constitution in some kind of way, maybe constitutionalized bonds, marriage, or whatever. I'm hearing it's related to resources even, like something that is really also somewhat perhaps convoluted. Okay, whereas like there are different stories involved, and they overlap, and there's some sort of even history. I'm hearing a friction there. I don't know what that's alluding to, whatever that is. I'm hearing strongly resources, okay, and I'm hearing the usage of resources, okay, resource usage, and I'm seeing that in some way is in conflict with someone's like also desirous space of like, I want this, and I'm seeing like two people looking at the future, okay, the Hierophant speaks of the future, and the Magician speaks of the future, but again in different ways, similar to the Fool and the Death card, right? The Magician is like, guys, okay, like imagine the Magician as a person, right? Just running into a room, charging into that space. Everyone, okay, I have an idea. It's brilliant. You're going to love it. I can't wait to get it in motion. I see us doing this, and that, us moving in that direction can then definitely lead to that direction that we move into, I'm hearing, together collectively. And then what we create there, I see us kind of channeling that, in that direction down the line over there. I'm feeling pressure in the heart chakra. For a number of you, I'm seeing that there's even like a burst of motivation, of inspiration, of insight, of excitement, and it can be a very sort of natural sort of inclination, I'm hearing as well, a drive that you feel to move in a certain direction. For a number of you, this is something that you feel totally guided to also learn more about, something you're, again, just naturally, intuitively excited about, Aries. And then I'm seeing that it's like, then, okay, that's the Magician. And then we imagine here, let's say the Hierophant. I'm hearing who's standing in the room. I'm hearing, kind of like, and this could be two people, yeah, but, with two totally different perspectives. But then we see, again, the Hierophant standing there, and the Hierophant's like, okay, I'm on board with you in terms of thinking about the future. Okay, yeah, I totally believe in the future, right? And the Hierophant, speaking of the energy of Taurus, earth sign, okay? All about sort of what we carry out in a more regimented way so that we can ensure things can be carried out into the long term. Now, yeah, okay, I'm all on board with you. Oh, absolutely. I'm hearing I want this to last into the future. But, you know, I have a story that I can tell that will tell you also the way this one will play out and the way that we can find, I'm hearing ourselves, I'm hearing fitting in it best. Okay, I'm not sure, like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but anyhow, I'm hearing as well, like, arranged marriage. I'm not sure what that's alluding to here with the Hierophant. Anyways, I'm seeing, like, it's like something that is, like, even, I'm hearing strategically, I'm hearing manifested. I don't know what that's alluding to. The death card just literally popped out right then, staring at the Hierophant, like, wait, what the heck did you just say? I'm hearing, what? I'm hearing it's blasphemy. I'm hearing that specifically from the death card. Like, I'm seeing even, like, somebody walks into a room suddenly, like, right when someone says something, and they're like, do not agree with that. I'm sorry, I can't put my 2 cents in that bucket there with you. I'm sorry, I'm hearing not in this lifetime. I'm hearing maybe in a past lifetime that was our philosophy. I'm hearing our persuasion. I don't know what that's alluding to here, but the Ace of Swords, the Bright Justice in reverse. Let's not go there. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there, Aries. But I'm saying, like, someone, like, is like in this life. We don't tell the story that way. I'm hearing specifically, and this could also, this could be someone's, like, I'm hearing grandfather clause with the Hierophant. Like, it could be something that is, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming through, landing here on my hand, like, just balanced here. With the Emperor coming through upright. Yeah, for a number, I'm hearing, it's time to move in a new direction, and I'm seeing that there is a sense of purpose that you feel in moving in this direction. And again, it may be really controversial for a number of you. It may contradict, I'm hearing past philosophies. I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, it boils down to the theory, the concept of love. What is it that I really want to lead? I'm hearing to also leave the legacy of. And for a number of you, I'm hearing, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? For a number of you, I'm seeing this is, it's interesting, because what I'm getting is, like, for a number of you, you're almost like, I want to be single. I'm hearing that specifically here with the Emperor. I'm hearing the Lovers and the Fool. It's like, you know, I'm hearing, I'm hearing, it's a matter of what I imagine, and, I need to be the first character. I'm hearing in that sentence that makes the merry-go-round interesting. For a number of you, maybe you're working on your world. I'm hearing your inner world, interesting, and shaping it and preparing it. I'm hearing in terms of your perspective. As you begin to look into, I'm hearing this future, interesting. I'm hearing the seeing eyeglass. I'm hearing tomorrow. I'm hearing, because will you still love me tomorrow? The Father Wands Upright, mirroring the Judgment card. Like, for a number of you, I'm seeing that, again, there's this space of, like, be it, like, also something that just has not, it's like it's not rolling. I'm hearing somehow the tape is, like, it's frozen. A song, I'm hearing the Wi-Fi, I'm hearing it's stuck. I don't know, like, something that you feel is, like, I'm hearing has been really slow to move. Here comes the Devil in reverse, right over the Father of Wands upright, mirroring the Judgment card. Like, someone here knew, they were very clear on something here. It could have been also the clarity of passion, desire, but they didn't act on that in some kind of way. Yeah, they were avoiding that. Oh, the Mother of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Devil in reverse. It was like a risk. Someone felt like something was really risky. The Tower in reverse at the base of the Devil in reverse. Like, somebody felt like, yeah, Seven Swords upright right over the Tower. Like, they felt like they would be way too also at risk. I'm hearing vulnerable here with the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Like, if they, let's say, made something obvious or official in terms of their investment specifically. So there was a lot of hiding. I'm hearing there was a lot of, I'm hearing sharing of the crown there. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing jewels on it. Like maybe someone like was acting like they were not investing in any space exclusively. Like they were like giving kudos to like everyone in the classroom. I don't know what that's alluding to. But like maybe they were like, oh, I'm playing hopscotch here. I'm hearing hold my hand, now I'm gonna let go, poof. I'm hearing now I'm gonna hold your hand, you're gonna, okay, I don't know what that is about, but I'm saying maybe there was some kind of space that was also regenerative, where it's like it went through cycles, where it's like perhaps you were really close with someone and then it kind of like I'm hearing it faded out. I'm hearing the lights dimmed. It kind of disappeared, and then it came back around. So for memory, I'm hearing it was like waves. I'm hearing psychedelics. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. With the Son of Cups, the Father Wands, and the Moon. Like, oh, this could also be like a space that you had imagined, and you're like, yeah, this is my future. I'm moving this direction, and then it kind of like I'm hearing it. Then it like became so much of that vision so strongly that then it kind of like it drowned itself out. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe it became so dreamlike to you, where I'm hearing fantasy, like I'm hearing hoo you beautiful, like whoa, like someone was really fantasizing about a certain space. And maybe this is a little bit of like a Neptunian influence. It could have been the overdrive, the overdrive from that full moon in Pisces that we were experiencing in October. Did I say the future? Okay, I don't know what that's alluding to. There could be something coming through here in the middle of the month. I'm hearing the 21st for a number of you. Ace of Swords upright with the Daughter Wands. Could be some kind of you got the Hangman in reverse, mirroring this Ace of Swords. This is Pisces here coming through, mirroring the Ace of Swords. For a number of you, there was actually something that you that you made a call on. I'm hearing, well, 1 second. No, hold on. You made a promise. It may have been during that full moon in Pisces. It was maybe something that also was very clear to you, something that you also wanted to clear up. It could have been the end of a cycle or some kind of also storyline that you wanted to like also, I'm hearing, I want to be sure of it. I'm hearing, I want to make sure of something. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but maybe there was something that you like even told yourself, like, it's a promise, here comes the Fool, like something that you wanted to pursue. It was very exciting for you. It was even a venture maybe for a number. Yep, Chariot coming through. Could have been something that you were really desiring. Now, whatever that space was, it was real clear to you. I'm seeing that, again, this might be coming through here. There could be a breakthrough also. I'm hearing move that you make in that direction. The Ace of, not to say that you might, 1 second. It's not your, I'm hearing your move. I'm hearing it's not your, like, also your message that you send. No, I'm seeing that there might be a message coming your way here with the Ace of Swords and the Sun. I'm hearing it's time. It's about time. With the Death card, the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Hierophant. For a number, you're getting a big message here. For a number of you, I'm seeing you. For a number, you almost like you're getting like butterflies. I don't know what that's about. You feel a little nauseous. I'm hearing it's on Tuesday. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's tomorrow. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. I'm hearing it's also it's a little too late. I'm hearing, what's that song? Is that by JoJo? A little too late. What's that song? Anyways, let's backtrack. There's something here. Someone's dreaming a lot of fantasy. They're really turned on by a certain space here, especially if they got a lot of Sag in the chart. Someone's got a lot of Sag in their chart. Maybe some Aquarius as well up in there. The Pisces, definitely Gemini is in the future here. Someone here hasn't seen that side of someone yet. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe someone's like not talky. They're not chatty. Like in the beginning, they're not chatty. They barely talk. They're really quiet, and then all of a sudden the flower blooms, and it's non-stop here. I don't know what that's alluding to here with the Hermit in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't see a certain side of someone here. They don't see it coming, whatever this is. I'm seeing even like an aspect of someone becomes like kind of it becomes like it flourishes in some way. It becomes really clear as to how it will be relevant to the future at some point down the line. I'm hearing at some point in time as well. And so for a number of you, I'm getting that if you met someone here around the full moon in Pisces period, even the new moon in Libra, what you see around, I'm hearing what you see is not what you get. Okay, isn't that a song by Britney Spears? Something like, I'm hearing, it's like what you see at that point, or what you saw at that point, is not what you get, Aries. I'm hearing down the line here, especially if you're dealing with, I'm hearing a diamond jeweler. I don't know what that's alluding to, but yeah, okay. Don't you always have to be worried about that? No judgment at all, but specifically for a number of you, this has to do with like some kind of, but not to say that maybe you were dealing with some space that was like not, I'm hearing like, I'm hearing like, I'm seeing like something that's, I'm seeing jewelry that doesn't have a score on it. I don't know what that's, maybe it's like, it has no film on it. I don't know what that's alluding to, but something where you, again, they're like, oh, what grade is this diamond? And they're like, we don't know. it's devalued. I'm hearing that as well. Like, you might be getting something that's like refurbished. I don't know what this, anyways, but I'm seeing that that's knowingly, I'm seeing for a number of you. But to say it rather in the way that for a number of you, it's like maybe you thought that you were getting like something, let's say a piece of jewelry from like one shop. I'm seeing that you're no longer getting it from that shop. You're getting it from like another shop. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting. There's this major shift here in terms of what you actually also want. And I'm seeing it has to do with your, I'm hearing with your deal. I'm hearing deal or no deal. I'm hearing let's make it. Finally, the Hierophant here. The Hierophant here. This energy came through in the Taurus October general reading. Is a Hermit here that I was speaking of. With a Hermit in reverse. Yeah, for a number of you, I'm saying that you were just doing a lot of wheeling and dealing, I'm hearing as well. And it might not have been your own energy. It might have been someone in your environment where, like, I don't know, they would, like, come into a shop, like, day in and day out, like, repetitively, and they would never, like, say anything. They would never make a comment. They would never, like, show interest. They were just stoic. I'm hearing it in that way. And then all of a sudden, Aries, I'm seeing, like, I'm hearing suddenly every shelf is lit up. I'm hearing with lights, and I'm hearing there's all this discussion. I'm hearing around all the products in the room. I'm hearing as well they want to see demos for everything. Like, there's that one client I'm hearing as well that just like suddenly turns around and like wants to know the world about. I'm hearing all of your work. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like maybe where someone was like suddenly they were like not interested in the past, and then all of a sudden they're showing this tremendous level of interest. And I'm seeing like someone here is like, where the fuck did you come from? I'm hearing, seriously, I'm hearing Frank Lloyd, I'm hearing Lloyd Wright, like maybe somebody all of a sudden wants to invest in your space as well, and it actually is quite questionable. I'm hearing for a number of you to the level and to the degree where you're like, why are you like suddenly walking like that? I'm hearing so close to me, and I'm hearing on the sidewalk, and why are we like I'm hearing also looking at each other like we're sisters. I'm hearing like maybe somebody also like suddenly wants to be like also your best friend. I don't know what that's alluding to, but Aries, yeah, I mean, it could be in the way of like, wow, like you really you think I'm creative, I think you're creative, let's create something together. I'm hearing as well for maybe this could actually be a partnership that you're thinking of starting up. I'm hearing it's also related to I'm hearing Mandy Moore. I don't know what that's, I'm hearing the film. I don't know what that's alluding to. Anyhow. anyhow. This could also be a proposal. Maybe somebody is actually, one second. Patrick Swayze, I'm hearing related to the Father of Wands. Oh, let's not go there. Okay, I'm hearing specifically, no judgment at all, but I'm seeing like, there's something that you're not, you feel like you're hung up on something there. I don't know what that's about. But anyhow, okay, but I'm seeing even like maybe someone like they watch a movie, and every time they do, they think of someone here. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. So there's the Ace of Swords coming through with the Son of Cups, and I'm seeing that, you know, whatever the cycle is, I'm hearing it's a long one emotionally, and we feel the need, we feel directed to move forward. And I'm hearing in a flash. I'm hearing that, and that could be the energy of another as well. The Daughter of Wands, like somebody wants to be, perhaps even move through some sort of past period of drama where they were like, yeah, that's not going to get us dressed. I'm hearing up for the event here, like if we're going to be talking to each other like that, or talking behind each other's backs like that. God forbid, hopefully not. Like, we're not going to be getting the callback there, I'm hearing as well. And maybe someone just had a little bit of like a ratty attitude. I'm hearing that specifically, where it's like they were kind of like acting also perhaps irresponsible at certain times, or like righteous. I don't know what that's. Maybe they weren't like showing up, or maybe not showing up, but maybe they weren't also giving someone also like the right to like speak. I don't know what that is alluding to, but in some shape or form, maybe they even like they acted like they were too I mean, they were too Ben Affleck for someone. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like, maybe someone was like, I'm too, like, I'm hearing Gary, I don't know what, anyways, I'm too good. I'm hearing specifically, like, for your taste in wine as well. I don't know what that's about, Aries. I don't know who you're dealing with. I'm hearing the letter P. I'm hearing Paul. I'm hearing the letter S. Okay, anyways, and it's like, I'm hearing, should I leave him? I'm hearing if he did you wrong like that in the past, Aries, and you felt his, I'm hearing his side note. I'm hearing sign on the line there for you. I don't know what that's, maybe like, oh, like, 1 second. Okay, so all right, for a number, you're dealing with someone who maybe like they're a teaser, even like their comments are kind of like they're kind of a little also they try to get you to react, okay, whatever that is. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing you're like, yeah, well, I don't want to be writing like a story that is like a freaking I'm hearing like some sort of like drama. I'm hearing telenovela, like somebody is over drama, Aries, to, I'm hearing the point at which they're gonna drop the whole case at this point. I don't know what that's like. There could be maybe even some kind of process that's just like driving some absolute bananas, and they're like, you know what, I'm better off like dreaming instead of like drawing everything out. I'm hearing as well in painstaking detail. And this could also just be the manner in which perhaps you've been moving through a certain process where maybe this is your energy with yourself, or you're like, I've been overly critical, or I haven't been really giving myself enough credit, or for a number of you, big time. And it's like, I'm hearing the dog days over. Okay, the sun is coming through upright. I'm hearing we want to focus on the positive. I'm hearing on the good things. I'm hearing on the beauty also of the situation. For a number of you, I'm seeing that you come to this point of having such a point of clarity of what actually also will be relevant to your future. Where it's like, I don't see myself having these types of discussions. I'm hearing in my future. So why am I having them now if I want to be moving into my future? Okay, so for a number of you, I'm seeing that. I'm hearing drunken love, like I'm hearing that song by Beyonce. It's like, no, I'm seeing for a number of you were realizing also that dreaming about a certain space excessively is not going to get you to say, I'm hearing say my name like out loud. So for a number of you, perhaps there was also this energy space, and this could be the energy of another, absolutely, I'm hearing, especially if you're dealing with I'm hearing a mad horn fan. I'm hearing Madden horn, Father Wands. I'm seeing like football. I'm hearing NFL as well. Like I'm seeing like they've been Aries. They've been dreaming of you. Do not. I'm hearing direct your thoughts elsewhere. I'm hearing otherwise. Don't take this as like, oh, they're not into me. They're not drawing my picture out. I'm hearing on their page. Why? Oh, they're not into me. Don't go there, Aries. I'm hearing specifically, especially if you're dealing here. Okay, Father of Wands, somebody who's a also, I'm hearing Noah Dresner fan. I don't know what that's like. I'm hearing a Dresner. I'm hearing, one second, let's backtrack. It's always general reading, right? Hold on. I'm seeing somebody who, I'm hearing like the horn of like a big ship. This came through in one of the readings. I believe it was Sagittarius. Anyways, okay. Or maybe it was Capricorn. Anyways, yeah, somebody who, it's like they've got a really high standard as well, though. I don't know what that's alluding to here with the Hermit in reverse, Father of Wands upright, but they don't communicate that. The Moon upright at the base of the Hermit in reverse, mirroring the Father of Wands upright. Like they don't show what they should be even to themselves. Interesting. I don't know what they're very private as well. You could be dealing with someone who's got a lot of Scorpio in their chart. A lot of water energy, Aries as well. Somebody who's extremely apprehensive about also making claims. I'm hearing, yep, oh yeah, oh, you better believe it. Justice in reverse and the Devil in reverse. This is not the type of person who's gonna be just drowning. Also, I'm hearing an audience out in their I'm hearing in their fantasies. I'm hearing in their creative, like they're not gonna go to all their friends and be like, hello, I have a new crush. No, this is not that type of person. Okay, no. You're dealing with someone who is not even clear really with themselves on what they are. I'm hearing really actually crying about, whoa, interesting. Okay, so this person, whoever this is, they've got a really deep, I'm hearing sentimental space. I'm hearing in their heart for, I'm hearing emotional creativity. I'm hearing also honesty, and this could be someone who you're working with as well, and they don't just jump into anything, create anything. They have to feel it, and feeling it to them means something completely different on a completely different level. Okay, to them creativity means I need to feel, I'm hearing myself in it. I need to feel myself, become myself in it. Wow. Like they are a serious, I'm hearing also I'm hearing Ivan. I don't know what that's. I'm hearing one second. I'm hearing salamander again. Hold on. I'm hearing Sal. I'm hearing Sal. I'm hearing Salbiadora. I'm hearing Salbiadora with the father ones. Like I'm hearing savage. I'm hearing Great Lakes here with the Father of Wands. I'm hearing, oh my God! I don't know what that's alluding to. Like I'm seeing someone like they're I don't know. I'm hearing they're also opening presents. Like they're one second. I'm hearing branding here with the Father of Wands upright. Like they in the Sun of Cups, but they're mirroring the Sun of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups upright. They are super. I'm hearing I'm hearing I'm hearing Janice. I'm hearing Powell here with the Father of Wands upright. One second. They're a medium. I'm hearing this specifically here with this Father of Wands. The mirroring the moon. For a number of you, dealing with someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart. They got a lot of Scorpio, I'm hearing as well. For a number of you, they're actually like, they are a medium. They are a skeptic though at the same time. I'm hearing specifically, it's kind of interesting. I'm seeing that they're almost like, they're kind of self-critical. I'm hearing it in that way, like, I'm hearing they can't, like they can't stand the sound of their own voice as well. I don't know what that's linked to. Like they're the type of person who like records their voice on like even like a voicemail, and they're like, they hear it, like that they hear just like the first word that they say, and then they're like, no way, I'm hearing erase that, I gotta start over, and then they record it again, and then they're like, why do I sound like that? How did it record again? Okay, why am I I'm hearing revealing also my emotion like that. Okay, so yeah, okay, dealing with someone who they're super deep. Okay, to say in the way though that they are slow, okay, to release what they really feel. And that's because they have like almost like a whole reel, I'm hearing, in their mind of what they feel. I'm hearing about whatever that concept is. To say that, you know, let's say that you propose something to someone, right, as a concept. Let's say it's this person. What I'm seeing is that this person takes that concept and actually reviews it, okay, from so many different angles, and then like create some sort of perspective that they might consider them having on it, and then they kind of like, and then they start to test it. Okay, they start to actually challenge all of their different opinions. I'm hearing that they could potentially have about, it's like, yeah, I'm hearing it's actually kind of perhaps for a number of you, like if this is your own energy and this is your tendency and you know it, you might feel like, wow, yeah, it's excessive, and I feel like I know that I have that tendency. Especially for some of you, you've got a lot of Scorpio in your chart, even Aries overlapping Scorpio, let's say Mars in the 8th house, especially in Gemini or in Virgo. Oh my. Okay, I have one of those placements. So here, got the Sun of Cups upright, looking into the future, right next to this Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm hearing, can't take my eyes off of you. 2 of Cups at the base of the Sun of Cups, like, and again, whoever this person is, they're not, it's like they haven't been ready to release, again, I'm hearing in that way, their real self to you. I'm hearing as well like that, like, who's my real self? I mean, specifically, like, and it has to do with their reality. I'm hearing as well, their own reality. I'm hearing check as well. Like maybe this person's just like really in their head, and it's like maybe they've got this. I'm hearing machismo. That's like in Italian. It's like masculinity complex. I don't know what that's alluding to. Where it's like, oh, I feel like I'm not good enough, so that I'm not gonna even acknowledge anyone else's great around me. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like maybe they feel like I don't know who I am, so I can't acknowledge anyone around me. Like that kind of thing. I don't know what that is about, but okay, I'm gonna let it just kind of like talk to itself about the future a little bit there until we can have I'm hearing more balls to throw around on the court. I don't know what that's about. Like maybe somebody was also like they were kind of silent for a period of time. Like they did not communicate about what they also thought their perspective was. And you know, that maybe someone that maybe could have come off in the way of like, oh, they're like totally just they're writing me off by not actually responding to my question. And it's like, whoa, is that just like not, it's not, you know, and it threw someone for a loop, but we're gonna race out of that. I'm hearing out of that room real quickly before we get back into that thinking, because we realize that it's actually not about the role that they play or that we play. I'm hearing it's the one that we release the recognition of as defining either or. I'm hearing one of our roles. Okay, so for a number of you, I'm seeing that it's interesting. It's really fascinating, Aries, with this energy that's coming through. Release though your I'm hearing your metrics of how you see it. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like shift the lens here a little bit, because what I'm getting is that there is a complete change in paradigm in terms of what might be relevant for you as you see it, to how you connect with this concept of change. I know it's a bit abstract, but work with me here. You got the Moon mirror and the Justice card. For a number of you, I'm seeing that if something, let's say, was not surfacing in a certain way in the past, as you may have expected it, okay? What I'm getting is that it's like, it's not about saying, oh, you know what, let's say a person was like not getting back to you, okay, they were like ghosting you or whatever, they were acting a little, I'm hearing a little finicky, I'm hearing here and there, a little fickle, okay, you couldn't really like make their behavior out in any clear, concise way. I'm seeing that for a number of you, it's like, it's gone to that point where perhaps you look at that space and you're like, maybe in the past you're like, well, they come off as this, like, I'm hearing righteous, I'm hearing character, like, they come off in this way that's like, kind of like, I'm hearing overtly, I'm hearing nondescript, I'm hearing descript, like they're not, they don't, somebody who remains anonymous, and then it's like, for the sake of like, saving face, again, I don't know what and then it comes off in a certain way as like, oh, you're like special, I don't know what that's alluding to, like maybe someone senses that there's a sense of also secrecy, okay? We're gonna say in that way, yep, big time. Somebody feels like, you know what, they're not telling me everything I'm hearing as well. And that came off as kind of like, I'm hearing hubris here. I'm hearing with the Emperor, like something that was kind of like, also was characteristic in some kind of way of that space where it's like, wow, they really act like kind of pompous as well. I don't know, like they act like a character in some kind of way. Anyways, Aries, what I'm getting is like at a certain point though, okay, no judgment at all. We've all got Aries somewhere in our chart. This energy is operating through for everyone. So, but anyhow, what I'm getting is that for a number of you, I'm hearing Macy Gray here with the Death card, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. I'm hearing communication. I'm hearing continues. I don't know what those ones are. Anyways, I'm hearing record deal here for a number of you with the Emperor, the Death card, and the Hierophant. I'm hearing again Macy Gray. Okay, but anyways, let's backtrack. Now, I'm seeing here, that I'm hearing clear your vision because there is a new beginning. I'm hearing that with the Emperor. Again, shift your lens. For a number of you, there is a major shift to the way that you even have this dynamic. Ever again, I'm hearing in that way, like not ever gonna, okay, always right, everything is subjective, but what I'm seeing is that for a number of you, it's like this. Again, what I'm getting is that if, let's say you thought someone was totally like, kind of also, a little, I'm hearing also paranoid. I'm hearing somebody who was also like, almost like, they were like avoiding you in some way. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like maybe you felt like someone didn't also want to take a risk with you in some kind of way. What I'm getting is that, and then it kind of maybe made you feel like, oh, it's like they're it's as if they're too good for me. Like I'm hearing that specifically. I'm hearing, ooh, secrets out. I'm hearing that here specifically. It's like suddenly, Aries. And what I'm getting is that this has to do with what is going to eventually become really public, okay? Like, don't you worry, okay? Whatever this space is that is like kind of hidden and like mysterious and whatever else becomes really, I'm hearing public news. I'm hearing it like that. But I'm hearing clairvoyance here with the Fool and the Moon. This could also be like an ability of yours, interesting, an aspect of your chart that you find yourself also drawn to carry out in a public way, or to communicate about more frequently. Interesting. Okay, but I'm hearing find your community there with the Fool. Like maybe, you know, seek out perhaps even or there may be a certain demographic that your work reaches out to in some kind of way. Anyways, it's okay, now what I'm getting is that, let's say there was a situation with this person, whatever, that just didn't feel right, okay? On some level or another, it felt off. Then what I'm seeing is that all of a sudden there is this shift in how you kind of either discuss the dynamic or the way that you actually carried it out. To say it in the way that I'm seeing it like this, you know, you start to see someone through the lens not of their expression, but rather through the lens of their experience, okay? To say that, it's interesting, I'm seeing that you start to see someone from their perspective. You start to see them through their own lens. And you start to take it less personally, okay? It becomes less of a thing about, oh, they think they're better than me, to like, oh, do they feel like they're not good enough? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, are they not showing up because they are not not ready to, or because they feel, and this could be something that you're considering, Aries, right? I'm gonna put it like that as well. It's like, oh, like, it's always a double-edged sword. There are always, two sides of the coin. There's always like a foil to that space, right? It's like if somebody's acting a little off, maybe there's something that, is kind of not really turned on fully in that room, okay? Like maybe they're not fully also present to a certain aspect of their being. And so I'm seeing that there is a clarity, Aries, that you're coming to realize actually is a matter of the motivation to communicate. I'm hearing our emotion. Interesting. I'm hearing our emotional desires. I'm hearing depth as well. And you're just dealing with someone who's just super deep. I'm hearing also drunken love. I don't know what this is alluding to, but like maybe they dream of you, Aries, to a degree and to a level. Again, like if somebody here is definitely dreaming, but like they fantasize and then they get so deeply carried away into that fantasy space, fantasy land, that they're like, oh, I can't get out. I'm hearing, oh my God, wait, what? I'm hearing all that. I can't wait. Does anybody have, I'm seeing someone even like scrambling to get out of a dreamlike state that is so deep for them. I'm hearing it can be also meditative, where like they're like, again, I feel like I'm dreaming. Now, the feeling though, at a certain point is that, again, I'm seeing someone almost like they snap out of this space of like, hold on, wait, I'm dreaming? Why am I dreaming? I mean, I need to be doing. And so again, is that really that kind of thing where it's like, you're the Fool mirroring the Moon. It's like the Moon's all about that sort of, and also the subconscious space. I'm hearing, again, psychedelic. I don't know what that's alluding to. And then the Fool like suddenly is like, well, hello, I'm hearing it's time to move on to the next cycle here. The next chapter, the Fool, right? The very first card in the Major Arcana, the Zenith card in the Tarot Major Arcana, right, series deck. It's like we need to go to school. I'm hearing wake up early, please. I'm hearing it's time. I'm hearing we can't be stuck in the dream state. Again, I'm hearing that specifically, and I'm seeing someone like realizes that somehow, like on their own terms, like really really clearly, where they get to that level of thinking, I'm not going to get anywhere if I keep just I'm hearing also philanthropizing. I don't think that's a word. Justice Upright, the Four Wands, where like, I'm not going to get here I'm hearing I'm not going to get anywhere here. And I'm hearing I'm also not going to get here. It's funny because I'm imagining someone actually in a dream, they're consciously dreaming, and they're telling themselves, like they're looking at what they want in that dream, and they're like, I'm not going to get this if I don't actually really address it in real life. Interesting. Wow. Now, what is life and what makes it real? I feel compelled to ask you that question. The Fool, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups, Aries. I'm hearing we are ready. I'm hearing really, no. I'm hearing really this time we're ready. I'm hearing we're bringing the piece of paper out from the cabinet. I'm hearing the drawer. We're opening it, digging a piece of paper out, putting it down. We're taking the pen, we're clicking out the lead. Okay, and we are. I'm hearing. We are communicating about it. The Moon coming through, the Nine of Cups, and the Justice card. Now, there is perhaps, this might be the energy of another who's coming out to you about what they're feeling, about what they're experiencing. They want to communicate it to you. They're done with this game. I'm hearing of recycling, romance. I'm hearing in their mind, I'm hearing is novels that they never tell out loud. I don't know again what that's alluding to here. The Moon upright, the Justice card upright. Like, to them, I'm hearing specifically, whoever this person is, the Devil in reverse, the Moon upright, like, there's a sudden switch. I'm hearing it in that way, Aries, and it throws someone completely off. Okay, to the point where they're like, what happened to you? I'm hearing, weren't you like so against the whole romance thing? Like, you were like the Romeo who didn't want to like roam into that adventure with me. Okay, so what happened now? Like, what happened that you now want to like room and board together as well? Okay, and I'm seeing someone like, they realized that they didn't want to write. I'm hearing the vows out. I'm hearing with a pen. I'm hearing they realized that they actually wanted to write it out. I'm hearing without the words at all. I'm hearing they wanted to dream this dream alive, and that required emotional honesty. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, and someone realized that. They're like, I can't recite my vows honestly, truthfully, if I'm hearing relaying them as I'm hearing terms. I'm hearing focus terms of saying I do. I'm hearing I like you. I will do this. No, someone's like, listen, it's not about that. I'm hearing it's not about me also making promises, okay? It's about me being, I'm hearing, emotionally vulnerable with you. And that's so subtle sometimes, right? It's so simple as we're standing in a store and I see you looking at I'm hearing a box of popcorn. Okay. And I am looking at you and I am communicating with you in that moment what I'm feeling about you. And it's that I think that you are simply astonishing. I'm hearing when you think, period. And it's like, it's something so simple as that, Aries, and maybe somewhat like corny, where someone is like, wow, like I would be a creep if I said that, or like I feel like they would think I'm like a weirdo if I said that, or like, you know, it's those little moments where we have these like thoughts that pass through our mind, right? Where we're like, you know, again, it's so simple. It's like you're looking at someone and they've got like, you know, this, even the way that their cheeks, like they I'm hearing they're positioned on their chest. I don't know, maybe even someone's like laying on someone's chest and they're looking down at them, and it's like there's like just that simplicity of also sensation that somebody wants to acknowledge now. They want to, and they say, I owe it to myself to not title this love for you, but to move with it, with everything that I feel. And for a number of you, this is actually in the physical space, in the physical dimension. It has to do with when you're making love. Aries, for a number of you, okay? I'm hearing for a number of you. It's like, I never made eye contact before, and now I am. Here comes the moon in reverse. Okay, I'm saying for a number of you. It's like, there's something like vulnerability here coming through for a number of you. The Fool upright. Somebody's actually, I'm hearing, they're opening themselves up to, also, I'm hearing thinking creatively about a certain space. I'm hearing maybe about your future in some kind of way. For a number of you, this is entrepreneurism. You want to move into a new direction in terms of your career, and really breaking out of the box with that. Really progressive thinking here with that. But let's get back to it here with the Nine of Cups upright. I'm seeing like, you know, it's like the Hierophant's looking down at the Nine of Cups like, what? Okay, hold on, wait. I think you got it wrong there, mister, the Nine of Cups. And it's like really that scene in the movie, Aries, where it's like, you know, all along, there's this one character who's like a know-it-all, and they usually get brownie points for everything, and they usually have all the answers, and they're a starter, and they're an A-lister, I'm hearing as well. I'm not sure what that was alluding to. Like, I'm seeing it's in terms of, though, philosophy, where it's like they have a philosophy that's very, I'm hearing like it reaches like everyone. I'm hearing the masses. I'm hearing broad scoping. Like, they say, they have a statement that I'm hearing they can win many over with. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe it's something that they feel like they can attract also a lot of people with here with the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. And it's like, and then it's like, you know, that character can only skate around that rink for so long. Okay, Aries, like, promise me here. The Father wands upright, right over the Devil in reverse. I'm hearing that's not going to be a story that you won't be telling your children. Okay, I don't know what that's alluding to, but anyhow. Okay, take it as you will. The Hierophant looking down, the Nine of Cups upright. I'm here, I got a really sore back. I don't know what that's alluding to here. The Fool looking off again in the future. Now, maybe this was some kind of space in which there was a lot of also pressure. It could have been an industry for a number of you that you were really actually quite competitive in. I'm seeing 11122 right then and there. I'm seeing also 24. That might have been, I'm hearing a certain period of time for you that was really profound. All right, anyways, let's backtrack. And I'm seeing like, whatever that scale of growth was, whatever that, you know, person was, whatever that space was, that you felt also was like the just right, okay? Like, whatever it was. You know, it's really that scene in that movie, Aries, where that kind of crumbles, okay? And it's like the person who was Mr. Cool, Mr. Right, I'm hearing roll the dice and get it right every time. I'm hearing I win. I don't know what that's alluding to. When the father winds up right, looking off in the future. Suddenly, like, becomes like the sailor with no wind. I'm hearing to get. I'm hearing the boat back on course there. I don't know. It's like I'm seeing again like it's like that the one like bad guy in the movie, right? Who like suddenly like they're not like, again, I'm seeing like even someone on a boat and they're like a sailor and like they're like the all-star sailor, but then they have some sort of I'm hearing a machismo complex. Like they've got this like, I'm hearing this like also this fantasy on overdrive thing. I don't know what that is alluding to, and it's not necessarily in a negative, positive, neutral way. What is negative, positive, neutral? Always take it as you will. But what I'm getting is, Aries, that there was some kind of space of also like excessive. I'm hearing also dreaming. This may be also the energy of your Neptune a little bit. Like, I don't know, overdrive in some kind of way. Now, whatever it is though, what I'm seeing is that I'm hearing making staunch claims here. Okay, but anyways, let's not get into that. Again, I'm seeing like a sailor who, like, you know, they always like they have these like also sailing races and they always make it to like the finish line. I'm hearing rowing as well. Anyways, then I'm seeing like there's this one scene in the movie where it's like then they get stuck. I mean, like in the middle of the ocean, so like there's some kind of like I'm hearing storm. I'm hearing that like that hits their sails like in all of the right ways this time. I'm hearing, but to make them wrong. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like maybe somebody realizes, or they see a situation from a totally different angle now, and they're like, oh shit, I was really wrong about that, or like I don't see it like that, or wow, that's not right. I'm hearing as well like that something about that space also doesn't make sense to me. I'm hearing that specifically, and it might have been again an industry that you worked in, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, wait, I don't agree with that. I don't appreciate the way and the philosophy that this I'm hearing that this lifestyle preaches. Okay, interesting. And I'm hearing also company, culture, ethic. Yeah, something just like didn't resonate in some kind of way. Anyways, then I'm seeing like again, it's like really like that character who then is at the mercy of, okay, like I'm hearing the little swimming fish. I'm hearing that are actually swimming faster than the boat is sailing. Okay, bye. It's like that kind of feeling, or Aries, where then everything actually I'm hearing comes back to square one, and the pattern of I'm hearing passion, I'm hearing to create, I'm hearing becomes the focus. What is it that intention really leads to? What is love? And this is maybe the energy of another. Again, it may not be your own energy specifically, but it is all, right, sort of reflective. What is it that we also call out as love? And what is the response to that call? What do we project as our idea of love, of what we want in a loving relationship? What do we project as what we want in love, period? What do we want to feel when we say we want to feel love? When we want to feel that we're in love, what do we see that space as? What do we feel it as? What do we feel when we imagine that space? Right? I'm seeing that for a number of you, there's a revolution to how you hold. I'm hearing your connection to that space fundamentally. I'm hearing philosophically, like, does love mean I do and that you do back? Does love mean that you position the ring perfectly on my finger on this hand? Is love something that cannot be lost? Is it something that we find? What is love when we don't lock it into any particular paradigm of place? I'm hearing of also personality. I'm hearing of prediction. What does love become when we simply dream of it? And for a number of you, I'm seeing that you are coming to close clarity of what you want to create actually, and why. and what you want that space to lead to as well. For a number of you, this is a space of, I'm hearing like significant innovation, where it's like you are changing reality as we speak. I'm hearing in that way for you, Aries, where you are totally, I'm hearing redialing the number of the future. I'm hearing as we speak, Aries. I don't know what that's alluding to. But for a number of you, it's something that you are creating the space of and for that will change and shape the reality for others. I'm hearing for those who have yet to experience life on Earth. I'm hearing it in that way for you. And it's the gravity of that emotion that you feel for that world that you create that is what you're now listening to intently. Aries, you're zooming into your third eye. I'm hearing vision of this version of the world that you see. You're self-creating. It's about you, Aries. It's all about you here. Okay? And you realize that. It's complete, there's no question. I'm hearing we can tell anyone in the room that they're meant to be in our life. And they may be, very well be, right? And what is the point at which we say you're involved in my life and you're not, and now you are and now you're not? No. Okay. Energy, right? Everything is energy. All physical matter is energy, and energy is fluid, it's timeless. We're all connected here, right? But at what point do we realize that it doesn't matter what role others play in relation to ours, right? At what point do we say and admit, you know what? I am responsible to hold this conversation of my creative potential in my hands. The Hierophant's looking straight at the Magician. Look at the way they're looking at each other, Aries. It's like they are reminding each other of the reality that is that which becomes, which is totally dependent on how they recognize it uniquely together. So, to say it in the way that there could be two completely different people in the same room, and it comes to the point where the discussion dissolves around who's right and who's wrong and who's better and who's worse and whose vision of the future is the one that will become, okay, real, or the most real, or the most realistic. It's like, what? Okay, the Magician doesn't have to justify to the Hierophant that they have the jewels. I'm hearing on their table to work with. I'm hearing also on the crown to create by. Interesting. So it's like, for a number of you, this has to do with, it's almost like, you know, if I see myself, I'm hearing as a queen, as a king. If I see myself as, I'm hearing a creative leader. I'm hearing that for a number of you. I'm hearing as a performer. I'm hearing as a maestro. This is my perspective. It's my reality. And I'm not supposed to convince you of it. Okay? And I'm seeing the Hierophant, similarly, right, has his own story. Okay, I'm hearing tweedledee-doo, tweedledee-dum. I don't know what that's alluding to, but anyhow, the Hierophant's looking at the Magician, and this, again, might be your own sort of perception of your own, you know, this could be your psyche even, parts of your psyche, where it's like, part of me, I feel like I'm evolving from a space of tradition. Part of me feels like I'm evolving from a space of absolute release of that space. Okay, and I realize that it's a matter of how I make myself the center of my future, where I'm not caught up in, I'm hearing the drama also of the discussion around that space. Okay? It's like, you can come out, Aries, and say what you dream of to anyone, right? They will all have a reaction in some shape or form. Some people will be like, I love it, you're a star. Some people will look at you and be like, were you drunk when you thought of that? Okay, like, everyone will have a reaction. And maybe you were drunk, Aries. We're gonna be honest, you have the Eight of Cups here. Okay, maybe it was that last cup of wine that got you. I'm hearing to that point of having that, I'm hearing that breakdown that led to that point of clarity. Maybe that really is what happened. Does that mean that it's wrong? I'm hearing that specifically. I'm not advocating drinking. I'm hearing it all. To that degree at all, especially. Anyways, okay, the Tower upright and the Justice card upright. Right? But it's like, you know, at what point do we realize that there's no discussion around passion? Right? It's like, if I see myself creating this space, if I see myself performing like that, in that way, I don't care who's on the panel. I don't care who is a guest also at the party. Because I am my power. I'm hearing, I fuel myself. Confidence, I'm hearing as well. I don't feel good because I am complimented in that way as being good. Okay? Like, let's say you're a performer, right, Aries? Let's say you give a performance. Let's say someone cheers you on. You got cheerleaders and they're all going off in the backdrop. Wow, you're awesome, Aries. You got this. Okay, you're good. You're awesome. Da, 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 right? And then let's say, right, there are people who, I'm hearing pass. Okay, I'm hearing a pass. I don't know what that's going to do. It's like, you know, it's like, do I feel good? I'm hearing, do I feel good enough to climb the mountain when I'm hearing they say my name, right? In the valley? At the base camp? I'm hearing as I ascend? Like, is that why? I'm hearing, is that why I want what I want? And I'm thinking here of this butterfly on the Six of Wands card, right? It's like, think about a butterfly, right? It's not like, it's like, it's so funny. I'm imagining a butterfly in a cocoon who's like, hearing the muffled voices, right, of others around their cocoon, around their chrysalis. I'm hearing of an experience also. And they're like, I hear them cheering me on. I think it's time to choose future. Okay, like, I don't know what that's alluding to. Like, it's time to choose change. It's like, it's time to transform. It's like, no, okay? The butterfly, right, was always beautiful. The butterfly becomes that space. Really get this, Aries, okay? Feel me here. You are everything that you become. Right? It's like people could look at a cocoon and they could be like, there's nothing there. I don't know what's in there. That's just a hanging piece of, but I don't know. I'm hearing poop. I'm hearing specifically. That looks like it was just riding off of the, off of the tail of that donkey there. I'm hearing for at least 2 years. I don't know what. That looks like a piece of, I'm hearing crusting, I'm hearing crustacean crab. I don't know what that's like. I'm hearing crab. I'm hearing dingleberry. I don't know what. Anyways, I don't know what's hanging off of the end of that envelope. I'm hearing also envelope. Okay, interesting. Wow, it could be something that you're thinking of also presenting. Anyways, let's not get into that. Okay, Leo, I'm hearing strongly. Cancer, I'm hearing as well. Aries, it's like, you know, again, like, people could look at that cocoon and they could think, wow, you know, again, it's like, what could ever crack out of that? Justice, upright, coming through. And it's like, you know, no one knows what the butterfly will look like until it's born, right? Until it does what it does. Until it lives for that future completely. When it destroys the design, so to speak, of its old reality, when it destructs that, I'm hearing that process of also delivery into the future, right? It's like the butterfly dissolves everything that it actually knew, I'm hearing, even relied on to survive, to become so much more, so much greater. But the butterfly does not discuss it. Right, Aries? Like, the butterfly doesn't have like a discussion, right? Before it like says, you know what, yeah, actually, you're right. I think I would be wonderful as a butterfly. Like the caterpillar, right? Does not, and it's interesting because the whole time I referred to the butterfly as a butterfly. I never said the caterpillar, right? Interesting. It's really about the faith of what you could become. And I'm hearing Pisces here, right here, the star upright, 9 of swords upright. For a number of you, you could have actually, I'm hearing, you got involved in a space that was incredibly inspiring. It could have actually been a mentor, someone that you met, someone you came across. It could actually be, I'm hearing someone on YouTube actually who really inspired you, Aries. I'm hearing Pisces so strongly. Here comes the 2 of Cups upright. Oh my goodness. Like when you came across this person, it could have even been someone who's got a channel. I'm hearing specifically someone, I'm hearing it was stars for eyes. Maybe you felt a super strong connection. Anyways, there was a really strong point of clarity here, right? And again, I want to go back to this concept. It's like, you know, the caterpillar, Aries, doesn't die to be reborn according to a certain memory. I'm hearing also that it holds interesting of itself. No. Like there's no expectation, okay? Where it's like, yeah, I can only do it if I feel good enough to do that. What? Like I need to be better than like my grandpa butterfly was. Like I'm hearing, I don't know what that's alluding to. Like I'm hearing Hazard. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing Hef. Heph. I don't know what. Anyways, it's like, no. I'm hearing, no. It's not a matter of superseding the platform that I'm hearing my past stood on. I'm hearing my past life. I'm hearing as well here with the Father Wands in reverse. Like, no, it's a matter of, I'm hearing, again, I'm hearing dissolving the dependence on that expectation to define where I land next. When I leave it all behind. And for a number of you, this is seriously a matter of faith. Where it's like, if I let go of this space that I know really doesn't define me and my future, right? Do I need to work out what I will become in place of it? What will fill the space of it, of what I thought it lived as for me? Interesting. What I thought held meaning for me, okay, in a certain way, when I release what I also had as a perspective of it, right? And this could be a person, it could be a dynamic, whatever it is, where you like look at that person, you're like, they're everything, right? If I release that identification of that space in a certain way, perhaps, what happens? I'm hearing, because if you're not the one, like I'm hearing, will I be happy? Okay, so for a number of you, one second. There's perhaps some kind of space where you felt like you relied on it maybe in some kind of way. And it's interesting because I looked at the clock and it's like, I felt like, whoa, it should have been way longer. And it's a 1:31, whoa, and 33 right there. So for a number of you, it's like there was perhaps something that you felt you were actually very patient with. in a lot of ways, where you're like, I'm hanging out in this situation. I feel like there's potential. But, you know, it's like, I'm hearing a few years rolls by. I'm hearing a few days. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. For those of you who got a lot of Aries, which are real short attention span, really, I don't work with years. I work with days. I'm hearing if it's not done by Tuesday, I'm hearing I'm out by Wednesday. Okay, I'm hearing specifically. Good for you. I'm hearing specifically. Okay. The devil suddenly perks up right then and there. Upright, hit. What? Oh, what? You're going to be gone? What? Huh? Don't. No, I wasn't gone. No. I wasn't gone. I was there the whole time. I'm hearing the whole time here. Justice upright with the devil upright. You could be dealing with someone who just, again, like, flips a switch, turns around suddenly at the thought of losing you. I'm hearing in that way. They put their all in, and they come out with that real clearly. They make it real clear what they didn't. I'm hearing what they didn't communicate in the past, and it's like I'm seeing someone like all of a sudden turns around. Here are all the letters that I meant to send you. Here are all the news flashes that I wanted to forward your way that I didn't. Here are all of the emotional outbursts that I didn't discuss with you. I'm hearing that actually made me feel that I was. I'm hearing dancing with myself in the room. This is everything, in other words, that I wanted to show you that I didn't. And I'm seeing this person, again, it's like, this could be you with them. This could also be you with your audience in some kind of way. It's like everything becomes kind of dynamic in that moment suddenly. Where it's like what was fixed becomes kind of like now flowing as well, where it's like, oh, they weren't talking, now they're talking. Oh, they weren't flirting, now they're flirting. Oh, they weren't fixed on me, or in that, I'm hearing in that project, or they weren't, let's say, showing interest in that project. They're now facing it. I'm hearing directly. Interesting. So I'm not saying it as like, oh, it should have been all about me, but more so like, you know, if there was resistance to a certain also future, I'm hearing potential. It's like, no. Now we are, and for no, this could have been some sort of like a power play dynamic where it's like I'm hearing that song by One Direction. You and I, we don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate those who have us. Nothing can come between you and I. Yeah, so I'm saying like that song in the past was actually sung out as like you or I, okay? Like you versus I, and maybe somebody just wasn't getting on board with your ideas, or maybe that's what it felt like they're not getting my jokes as well. I'm hearing they're not getting my perspective, they're not getting my needs, I'm hearing as well, or maybe that it was, again, somewhat like, not that they didn't get it, they got it, but they didn't get also themselves in that space, which made them feel like they didn't know how to get on board with you with it, or they didn't know how to get you, I'm hearing to carry their weight. Oh, they felt like they were a burden. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they felt like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to put her in that position. I'm hearing that as well. I don't want to put her through that. I'm hearing that as well. I don't want to, you know, I'm seeing someone maybe was a little self-conscious. Like they didn't, I'm not saying that it is like entirely this thing of ego, okay, where I was like, I'm too good, but it definitely came off as that for some of you. It felt like someone who just like hogged the ball, okay, very specifically, and the whole floor. I'm hearing romantically. I don't know what that's about. It could have also been like a friend of yours. But anyways, it's like no. Then I'm seeing like suddenly it's like. It's not really about that. Again, it's like they weren't really able to like clearly, I'm hearing, depict themselves in some kind of way. So they kind of like I'm hearing they rounded out their edges so no one could like hold on to them. I don't know what that's. I'm seeing someone like almost they morph into like a ball that no one can kind of like grip onto, and I'm seeing they're like slippery and people are like trying to like, you know, hold on to them, and they're like their hands are slipping. Like I'm seeing a big like ball of soap. Also, I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing bath bomb, and it's like I'm seeing people like looking at them like frantically like trying to hold on. It's so weird. I'm seeing like the person like knowingly but like not consciously is morphing into that ball. It's weird. I don't know what that's about. And they're like looking at them like having this reaction. They don't know what to say. And that, I don't know, that's so annoying to someone. Super, super annoying. I don't know again what that's alluding to. And then it makes someone think like, are you purposely like resisting me? Again, I don't know what that's alluding to. And then they're not, yeah, anyway, I really don't want to get into that. I'm very specifically, like, somebody's like, no, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, like, maybe that was something, that was not a fun, I'm hearing, again, I'm hearing past life that we shared. I don't know what that's alluding to. For a number of you, this happened on a different timeline. Okay, or maybe it was like a certain, a path that you felt you moved through that you're like, that was not good. I'm hearing that did not, I'm hearing carry me through that. I'm hearing process like, and I'm hearing, will you carry me? I don't know that song. Okay, anyways, the hangman here leading you out, dear Aries. Let's jump into this long-term cycle here, because it's a serious one. I'm hearing specifically, but not serious in the way of like, ooh, take off all your Halloween clothes. Let me see who you really are. I'm hearing, are you an adult asking for candy? Okay, I'm hearing it in that way, Aries. No. It's not that kind of like moment of heart palpitation. Whoa, this is getting a little too serious for my sweet tooth. I'm hearing her specifically. I don't know what's going on there. Aries like, I am eternally a child, and if anybody questions my age, I will tell them that I am the first sign in the zodiac, and that's all that they need to know. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing I'm always up for a good game of. I'm hearing play me on my age. I don't know what that's like. I'm even seeing someone who's like they pass for like super young. And they always like they can Jim Carrey people out of that one. I don't know what that's like. Maybe they go door to door and people are like, "Are you old enough to be trick or treating?" Like it's like something like that. And they're like, lo and behold, they're like way too old to be trick or treating. Okay, like I don't know what. Anyways, that's so I'm hearing irrelevant, but it has to do with the bathroom game that we play here with the Emperor. Right, we're in the Sun in reverse. The star at the base of the Emperor. I'm hearing we have a few stories here about that one. Don't we? The Hanged Man in reverse mirroring the Emperor upright. Okay. I'm hearing, what's that about, Goldilocks? The Sun in I don't know what that's about. But someone here perhaps has some sort of also, they have some, like, silent identity here. The Ace of Swords is mirroring the Father of Wands. Like, they have some sort of also fantasy that they like that they dream of. I don't know what that's alluding to. The Father of Wands upright. I'm seeing someone even like they want to like take someone. I'm hearing like. I'm hearing the letter M. Like somebody feels like they have this idea of themselves even of like managing like also a team of people. I don't know what that is alluding to, but it's like they see themselves as like a manager of like a huge company. I don't know what that's alluding to here with the Father of Wands and the Emperor. You got the Devil in reverse mirroring here this Emperor. Like they see themselves as like having some kind of a mansion. I'm hearing like a throne. Okay, like whoever this person is, they see themselves as like, I'm hearing a god. I'm hearing like the Father Wands upright and the Emperor, like these two together, like it's like fire and fire. Like they see themselves as like I'm hearing a god. Again, I'm hearing like a god at the throne. I'm hearing with a task. I don't know what that's alluding to, but the Father of Wands is looking into the future with the Tower. Like, they feel like they have some sort of duty to like do something that no one has ever done before. And I'm seeing that this, maybe your own energy, the Emperor does speak of Aries energy, as can the Father of Wands, absolutely. But I'm seeing that it's like there's something that like someone feels they need to like come out with. Okay. And I'm seeing that, yes, this is for a number of you. This has to do with how someone sees the future and how they see themselves settling down in the future. To say it again, that they have a really high standard for themselves. They see themselves like, again, they have like I'm hearing also like an exaggerated perception of like their performance in some kind of way. And it could be your own energy where it's like, I know you don't get it. I'm hearing Franny. I'm hearing Franco. I'm hearing Frankie. I'm hearing, you don't get it. I can't just do anything on the stage. I have to be perfect. I'm hearing at my craft. I'm hearing that specifically. And you could be dealing with someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart, but specifically overlapping the element of earth, or they may have, let's say, a lot of fire overlapping the house of Capricorn. They may have Saturn prominently placed in their chart, conjunct an angle, maybe conjunct even the sun. Holy moly, if they have that in their chart, you better believe this person is a perfectionist. Okay, they don't just, just in reverse, they don't just like jump into any wheelbarrow and go rolling down the mountain, down the hill there. Four of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse. And they actually have a lot of I'm hearing jail time for that. I don't know what that's only. Seven of Swords. I don't know what that with the Moon in reverse. Hold on. They've actually been prosecuted. I'm hearing that specifically. The Moon in reverse, Seven of Swords upright. They have like some kind of even like something legal that's ongoing. Maybe they even have a some kind of like even public title that is being like, I don't know, maybe like reversed or like revoked, or like something that's being even, I'm hearing restitution. I don't know what that's like something that's being like revocalized. I'm hearing as well. One second. Reviewed. I'm hearing that like something that's to be though Oh, I'm hearing mistaken identity. Whoa, I don't know what that's alluding to here. With Father of Swords? I said the Father of Swords. Oh, weird. Father of Wands. I said Father of Swords. There could be someone here who's actually playing up through another identity. I'm hearing theft. I'm hearing identity theft. I'm hearing like somebody maybe, let's not go into that. I'm hearing though someone has actually they've been playing through someone else's identity here. Son of Cups in reverse under this Emperor. Like maybe someone even, like, I don't know, maybe they like played it up through someone else's like also profile, or like someone else's social media profile. Like maybe they're like actually not their age. Like maybe they're actually like triple their age, or like they're like quadruple their age actually. I don't know what that is about. Okay, but I'm seeing that I'm hearing the letter H. Again, I'm hearing hef. I don't know what that's alluding to. Anyhow, for a number of you, again, like, there's someone who is not who they are showing themselves as. And it's actually it's a story that they're thinking of stapling to your front door eventually. What? Okay, Aries, like, I don't know what you're doing, but like if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with an Aries, or if you're dealing with someone who you think is like kind of sketch. Aries, or like somebody who you think is like kind of like a little dodgy. I'm hearing like you don't fully get them, like Justice in reverse. You feel like something's off about this character. Like you think the Moon coming through, Like there's something that there's like a history that you feel, I don't know, there's something that you feel you don't, it doesn't make sense. Like whatever this is, like this cycle, like they're not, they're not telling the story right. I don't know what that's like, but wait, this is, I'm hearing, are you who you say you are? I don't know what that's about. Four of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords upright. This is maybe somebody thinking that there's also another motive or a message or even a move that someone is making. One second. Someone doesn't really like fully believe someone here, but it's because of their habits. Like there's something that makes someone feel like automatically they don't really trust that person. I don't know what that's about. But maybe it has to do with the way that even this person like holds their hands. I don't know what that I'm hearing in the frame. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like I'm seeing someone maybe like they touch their face a lot, or they like they don't focus, or they don't focus the image. Aries, if you're like dealing with someone online and you feel like it's not right, like they don't show you their like face completely, just be careful. All right, like don't go to anyone's house as well without really getting like all of the memo or the info first. And if you go anywhere, make sure you grab a bite to eat before then. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like just get also others involved in that space. Okay, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but maybe you just want to like also have like I'm seeing like somebody's like even has like their phone to their ear for a long time. I don't know what that's about. Like they're on the phone for a long time and their ear is like hot. I don't know. Maybe also like somebody gives you advice. They're standing on your left side, Aries. Listen to them. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you like go to a restaurant and you like tell someone about your story or something. You're like, hey, yeah, I'm thinking of like meeting up with this one person. And then they like give you this like they give you this little piece of advice or like some kind of feedback, and they're like, don't go there. I'm hearing like that's I'm hearing 4, the letter 4. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe you see the letter 4. All right, so I'm seeing 49er as well. That's related to I believe like football games. I don't know. Anyways, football team. Now whatever it is though, there is a stall, I'm hearing in the bathroom, that you can Okay. Aries, yeah, just be careful. Okay, like if someone is also like following you home, I don't know what that's about. But maybe something is repetitive, like, don't pretend like it's not something that's happening. That's kind of also what I'm getting. Okay, so what I'm getting is, yeah, so what I'm getting is that you may actually, for a number of you, may be thinking of like reporting something where you're like, that's like too many times also that's happened. Yeah, so if something is just not feeling right, communicate it. Okay, Aries, communicate about it. Now the Justice card's in reverse, mirroring the Mother of Pentacles. The Hangman's in reverse, mirroring the Mother of Wands. And if you're dealing with an Aries, you may want to spread the news, communicate something here. All right. Now, here, the Hangman here in reverse, the Mother of Wands upright, Mother of Wands here leading you up, mirroring the Four of Wands. Now, let's see here what's coming through. Mother of Wands, Aries, the Lovers, leading into the Mother of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing there's like, there's some kind of like, there's some kind of news, okay, that you perhaps you get. The moon in reverse. Somebody, they release something to you here. The moon in reverse, 9 of swords in reverse. They perhaps reveal something. Yeah, and it's a little, it's surprising. I'm hearing it's kind of like startling. It feels like something we didn't expect. Like I'm even seeing somebody like all of a sudden like starts tickling someone, okay? It's like, and then it's like that feeling of like, I didn't even know it was ticklish there, okay? It's like, there's something of like a little bit of even maybe a space of like reaction where somebody says something or they do something and it makes you feel kind of like jealous, I'm hearing as well. Okay, so maybe somebody's even like, they're maybe like pushing your buttons or they're kind of like testing you. Now let's backtrack here. I'm hearing Cancer, Leo, Libra. I'm hearing leave her alone. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe there's a little bit of like a jealousy streak here. I don't know. The devil coming through as well. Something of a space. I'm seeing Aquarius as well. Something of a space where you feel like uncomfortable in. Now, Aries, if you feel uncomfortable in a situation, say something. It's not, I'm hearing, it's not something that we just, I'm hearing we fantasize will get better, okay, with. And yes, it will kind of be the end of certain relationships. I'm hearing that as well. Like if you come out and you say something, I'm hearing you call the police. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like you come out and you say, hey, this guy is like trying to like break into this. I don't know what that's alluding to. Whatever it is, communicate about it. Okay, I'm hearing specifically. And you know, for a number of you, it may be something that is kind of also continuous. I'm hearing creepy, continuously creepy. I don't know what. The Justice in reverse, 8 of Pentacles upright. Something does not make sense here. Aries, for a number of you, the Devil in reverse. Okay, it's like the Devil in reverse. Yeah, but I'm seeing that whatever this is, you like you catch him. I don't know what the, like you clarify it. You clarify the space, and it could be you even like relaying information to someone about something, or like you relaying an image. This could be you also delivering news. This could be you publicly broadcasting something. Yeah, real, for a number of you, coming out with something big time, publicly. Like I'm seeing you blasting your social media about something. The moon up top, 7 of Wands leading you out, Fool in reverse. This has to do with, for a number of you, like civil rights. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing though also, Again, this is not for everyone. Always take it as you will. It's not for everyone, but I'm hearing like there's something about the number 3 even. Maybe it's something that happened 3 times. Maybe it happened even in the month of May. It may have been happened on social media for a number of you. It may have started through social media. I'm hearing also the letter L. I'm hearing Linden. I don't know what that's alluding to. But anyhow, it was something you even got like, I'm hearing like it was related to number 4 as well, forecast, I don't know. I'm hearing tree. Okay, anyways, the Hermit is leading you out. And so what I'm getting from me is mirroring the 3 of Wands. Now for a number of you, what I'm getting is that this is actually a space of a little bit of tension, maybe even anxiety. Maybe this is something you had a little bit of also like tension around, you know, thinking of, and you're like, where will this lead to? What is going on? And is this something positive? Is it something healthy? Maybe this was the energy space of those around you, or maybe you felt like others around you were uneasy about this space in some way. And maybe it was, you know, people around you who were kind of like, you felt also like making it difficult for you to understand or depict accurately this space. For a number of them, hearing no, I'm hearing it was actually the story that was being brought out here. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like maybe there was a bit of news that like threw you off a little and you're like, I don't like the sound of that. I'm hearing from a number of you this might have had to do with, unfortunately, drugs. And here comes the devil right then. For a number of you, I'm so sorry to say that, and I hopefully not. But what I'm getting is that you are wanting to perhaps distance yourself from a certain space. You may be feeling drawn to I don't know what this is alluding to, but like even delete someone's number. Like I'm seeing that there's something that just became really excessive. I'm hearing as well for a number of you, like really clear, where you're like, this is not getting me in a good mental space. This is not feeling healthy. This is not helping me also move in another direction. And it could have been an industry for a number of you that was just kind of toxic. You're like, I don't want to be talking to these types of people about these types of things. It's not positive. I'm hearing, I don't feel like we're nurturing each other. I don't feel like it's, and it could have been a dynamic that changes, right? Again, between you and another, where it's like, you know, we were on each other's, you know, backs about this, like constantly we were just making these comments to one another that was like all about, you know, undercutting. And it's like, I don't like that aggressive sales environment. I'm hearing that as well. And for a number of you, you know, it could even be a dynamic between you and another person where it goes from feeling distant to one another to like realizing that, hey, you know, again, it's like it goes to like the point of wanting to be vulnerable, realizing our emotions in this space. And so yeah, for a number of you, it could have also been someone who was just acting really kind of like selfish. I'm just hearing it right off the bat like that. Don't normally come out and say that, but the Emperor and the Devil. Okay. It's like, yeah, I have needs and I am not going to sacrifice them. Okay, like something like that. But that could have also been how it was felt. Now, here comes the Lovers with the Son of Cups to give voice to those concerns. I'm hearing those also. I'm hearing desires. I'm hearing incentivized. I'm not sure what that's alluding to here with the Lovers. For me, this is actually a negotiation. And it's getting to the point where in that space of negotiation, we are really processing our perspective openly, where it's like, I feel like you are not acknowledging what I'm needing in this company. I'm hearing that specifically. And this could be you coming out to your employer like, sorry, Nancy. I'm hearing, I'm hearing, no. I'm hearing, I am not here to just, I'm hearing narrate all of your, I'm hearing your drives, your files. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing porn. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But it's like, I'm sorry, I am not here to also navigate your future. I'm hearing according to a metrics that doesn't make sense to me. I'm hearing it specifically, and you could have actually been like working with someone, or like maybe you're their assistant or something, and like the way that they were like, you know, kind of, I'm hearing Navajo Indian. I'm hearing here with the moon, like maybe there was something that is, as you feel it also like fabricated. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like you felt like something was even like, it was not clear. Okay, cut. You're like, yeah, I don't want to get. I'm hearing like also, I'm hearing like a diamond so on discount. I'm hearing that like specifically for a number of you, and it's like, again, like I'm seeing like some of you just felt like, I'm hearing Frank again. Frank, I'm hearing something here. Boo, big time here. Frank Lloyd right here with the Emperor and the Star. Something I'm hearing, turn the beat around. And I'm hearing like even reggae. Like I'm seeing something like completely shifts. Like again, I'm seeing if that space didn't accommodate you in the past, it sure will. I'm hearing now that we've had our hand on the knob. I'm hearing for that one, I'm hearing split second. Wow, the Ace of Swords in reverse. And yeah, you could just also be in a really heavy negotiation here where it's like, until you flip the switch in the room and you turn down the projector and you're like about to walk out, that I'm hearing discussion isn't budging. The Son of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm seeing someone just like turns down like the heating lamp as well in the room to like have the screen projected. I don't know what that's alluding to, and everyone like at that moment they're like, uh-oh, he turned off the like the motor, I'm hearing, of the movie set screen. Uh-oh, I think like that means that we all need to get him a little more I'm hearing engaged. I'm hearing actively on course. I'm hearing in the discussion, Justice upright, Three Wands upright, and the Sun upright. Yeah, I'm seeing someone had like backlash. They had like a backlash moment. I'm hearing like they really like they took a step back and they're like, this is not okay. I'm hearing for me. I'm hearing this backrest is actually prickly. I'm hearing, and I'm not going to be pressing my back against it. And it's like, that's ridiculous, okay? Why would it have to get to the point where even, you know, someone would be offering someone a backrest that felt prickly? You know what I'm saying? That's a little ironic, don't you think? Like, here's a backrest. It has thorns on it, okay? Like, let's see how comfortable you can potentially get there. It's like, that's not, yeah. So I'm saying someone maybe was like, they felt like they were also a little, I'm hearing like thrown under the rug there a little. Like maybe they felt like they should have asked for more. They should have gotten more out of a certain deal, or whatever it is. It's never too late. I'm hearing specifically Aries, don't worry. I'm hearing, you know, princesses also wear crowns that don't fit at certain points in time, and then they need to adjust them. I'm hearing it specifically in that way. Don't worry if maybe you started out like also in a position that, wow, I just look right at the clock, 2222. 2 hours, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. For a number of you, that's reducing down to 4, 6, 8. Okay. This is coming down to, I'm hearing specifically karma. I'm hearing past lives. You're getting a wake-up call here. I'm hearing specifically in terms of what you see your worth as. I'm hearing in that way. And it's like, just because, like, I called myself out that one day, just because I called in sick, I'm hearing as well on this other day, doesn't mean that I can't call out a bigger number. I'm hearing, does not mean that I'm not worth it. 8 of Cups in reverse. We're done with that story, okay, of feeling lack. I'm hearing not good enough. The Fool upright looking into the future like, fuck all that. I'm hearing please. I'm hearing, stand part of my language, but I'm hearing I need to cause a little friction to get my taste. I'm hearing on track with the buds. I'm hearing that will be blooming. Thank you very much. I'm hearing I'm moving into the future, and that's my last, I'm hearing, and final notice. And for a number of you, I'm seeing that it really comes down to you. Whoa, the Tower, perpendicular to the Fool. No, it's not an ultimatum that has no intention here. I'm hearing space of intention. This is a matter, I'm hearing, of facing the challenge, even if that means, I'm hearing, chasing it down to the front door. If we feel like we need to change, I'm hearing, our course, if we feel like we need to change the way that we're also making money to ensure that it's going to be motivating for us, I'm hearing, and moving us in the direction of the future that we see, we're going to be making that change. For a number of you, I'm hearing it's choices and decisions that for a long time you haven't wanted to have to make. Okay? It's as simple as that. We don't want to have to get to the point where we say, I'm leaving this company. I'm hearing, I'm leaving this, also this doctor's office. I'm hearing that way. I'm leaving this, I'm hearing this front door for another to walk through. It's like, no one wants to get to that point necessarily and say, everything that I dreamt of is not something that I want to really, kind of, I'm hearing, do backflips for. I'm hearing, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I see you and I think there's potential, but not to the level and to the degree where I would be sacrificing and discounting my potential, okay? So, for a number of you, I'm seeing that this has to do with also your, I'm hearing your degree. I'm hearing master's degree program. I'm seeing that there's something of a space of like wanting to get to a certain level. I'm hearing, and also, I'm hearing craft, okay? Like something that you feel like, you know, it's not worth it to like go through the whole program and then feel like an absolute, I'm hearing martyr. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like I'm seeing like somebody who also is like looking at this like the pace at which like grad school moves, and they're like, by the end of this, I'm gonna be a grandma. I'm hearing specifically, like, I'm not gonna be, I'm hearing, and not to say that being a grandma is like anything that's not great, okay? But to say it in the way that maybe someone feels like they have, it's so funny because I'm seeing this guy, it's pitch black, no one's walking out here, all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and he's like speed walking by, okay? So it's like, yeah, someone just has a certain pace, let's say, at which, and not to say that grandmas don't move quickly, but to be a grandma, you have to move through a certain cycle or certain period that has imbued you with wonderful wisdom and wealth, I'm hearing, of knowledge. For a number of you, I'm seeing that you're like, yeah, I don't want to move through, I'm hearing so many cycles, perhaps so much experience, I'm hearing so many paces of life to get to, I'm hearing, the company that I actually want to work for. So for a number of you, I'm seeing that you're like, it's not worth it. I don't want to move through maybe grad school. I don't feel like that's going to really take me where I want to go. I'm hearing top shelf. I'm hearing, I don't want to be sitting on a shelf. I'm hearing, I don't want to be writing this this magazine spread, and then, you know, finding myself sanding down wallpaper for the next century. I'm hearing specifically, like, I'm seeing something that you're even like you're poster boarding, and then you're taking down posting and putting. So you're like, no, I'm hearing, I don't want to just predict also the future. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. This is a matter of the now, and I'm seeing for a number of you again, you're getting really, really closely. I'm hearing intimately clear on what you want out of this experience. I'm hearing also what you want. I'm hearing interesting. I'm hearing like emotionally, yeah. And so it's really personal to you, Pisces. I'm hearing strongly here with the Sun of Cups and Lovers, and you may have actually met someone who just, again, they like totally took you like in a new direction. I'm hearing like they inspired the hell out of you here. Whoever this person was who just came into your orbit, they like took you by the I'm hearing by the stage. I'm hearing like by the neck. Like, it's interesting. I'm seeing like maybe they performed for you even in some kind of way, and when you saw them, you're like, whoa, I am liking that. Specifically. And yeah, I'm seeing like it was somewhat of like even an experience that was even somewhat transcendental. Maybe you heard a speaker and they really inspired you in the way that they spoke, and you know, it made you see your world in a totally different way. Now, what I'm getting is that this is for a number of you happening on an emotional level, where you actually realized that you would like to reveal also. I'm hearing what you really feel, and be that in a space where in the past you weren't ready to do that. I'm seeing there is now a shift to that. You're ready to do that now. Lo and behold, now that we got through that, Sun of Cups, you're joining the Emperor. They're starting to sing, okay? I'm hearing the songs here, like the birds in the nest. I'm hearing that will be flying out real soon. I'm hearing the birds that will be flying out. I'm hearing it has to do with the letter 4, A, B, C, D. And you have the Fool here coming through. The Fool is depicted as a bird that's going to be flying out. The Zenith card in the Major Arcana for you. This is actually maybe a baby. I'm hearing that's born, but not for everyone. I'm hearing Billy. I'm hearing Billy, your best friend. I'm hearing specifically here with the Lovers and the Judges. Okay, anyways. Whew. Now, the Fool leading you out at the base of the Devil. The Devil, I'm hearing, has a really full stomach. I don't know what that's alluding to. Like, I'm seeing the Devil, like, has, like, gobbled up like a lot of gumdrops. I'm hearing like gummy candies. The Devil here looking off into the future. I don't know if this is even like a pet who like they got into a bag of like candy. I hope not. The Devil looking off into the future, like was I supposed to do that? I don't know. I'm hearing the Father of Wands and Reverse. I'm hearing the Devil upright. For a number of you, I'm seeing that somebody has a new dynamic. I'm hearing I'm seeing like the Emperor has a new groove. I'm hearing as well like someone has like a new dream. I'm hearing as well that they're pursuing here, the Devil and the Fool. For a number of you, this is again perhaps I keep getting this feeling for you. It's a Pisces that you've met, and it's a vision. I'm back going to emphasize this for you. The Hangman is mirroring the Moon and the Justice card, and it's mirroring as well the Devil and the Three of Wands. For a number of you, this is something that you came like to close contact with. I'm seeing the number 3 as a focus. Maybe you like spoke about something briefly. It like did not speak to the future directly. Yep, here comes the Three of Wands again. It's in reverse again. This was maybe briefly spoken about, or like you came into very brief contact with whatever this idea space is, and it like really changed your reality in some kind of way. It was like, wow, I totally see it. Maybe someone even said, hey, I would eventually be willing to partner up with you in this space. Okay, now what I'm getting though is that someone is questioning when. I'm hearing timing. When is all this going to go down? And for a number of you, there might be a focus on the number 7. It's mirroring the Justice card. Maybe there is some sort of contract that comes through related to the number 7. 7 is related to July. I'm hearing fake news. I don't know what that's alluding to. Anyways, let's backtrack. The Lovers here mirroring the 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Swords coming through. Fake news, I'm hearing specifically. Like something wasn't fixed. Maybe something came through and it wasn't like fixed. I'm seeing that is going to be solved. I'm hearing in due time here, the 7 of Wands upright, the Hermit in reverse, Father of Wands in reverse, Justice, and the Moon. For a number of you, this is a matter, I'm hearing of 4 weeks, I'm hearing 4 months, and for a number of you, winter, I'm hearing winter. I'm hearing will come and go. I don't know what that's like. I'm hearing what. I'm hearing cycles. I'm seeing like there's somewhat of a focus on even seasonality. Interesting. Like the changing of seasons, the Emperor and the Sun. Yeah. But I'm getting that for a number of you, there's something of a really open, I'm hearing also very, very clear dynamic that is to be struck. It may be between you and another individual. It may be, you know, something that you see yourself really carrying out. Whatever it is, though, yeah, something that you see yourself even discovering. Maybe it's something that you discover, yeah, the moon in reverse. Father wants it right. It's something that you come to a point of clarity with. One second. This is very important, Aries. I'm hearing listen up. The Seven of Wands upright mirroring the Lovers. This is something that you... It's very brief, okay? Like you are researching even a space, you're reviewing something, there's maybe even like, I'm seeing you are like browsing an internet website, like briefly, something so brief, and then you come across something like all of a sudden, okay? I'm hearing 7. I'm hearing also 11. And it's like, like something jumps out to you and you immediately look at that website. You're like, wait, like that's something that I could totally see myself creating. I'm hearing discovering, I'm hearing classroom. I see myself really, really getting involved in that in some kind of way. And then it's like, it was so brief. I'm hearing the letter D, dancing. I'm hearing dancing. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing Denmark. I'm hearing so strongly. I'm hearing Denver, also Colorado, big time for a number. I'm hearing I'm hearing Den. Hold on. No. Wait. Deck. I'm hearing deck. Dell. Yeah, I'm hearing Dell marketing. Maybe it's a position that you're thinking of applying for. Like something. Yeah, here comes the Devil, mirroring the Hangman. For a number of you, this was something that you, the Four of Wands in reverse, it may have even been an encounter. Like maybe you went to some sort of like event and there was someone there and they like gave you a call back or they gave you a number to call and you looked at that number and you're like, that's weird. That's exactly like the first 2 letters. I'm hearing first 4 letters of my last name. I don't know what that's going to. Anyways, it could have also been like a phone number that had some sort of like number sequence in it where you're like, I think I should call them. Anyways, it was super brief. Like, and again, I'm hearing pay attention to the, I'm hearing to the number of characters there as well. I'm hearing in the classroom name, I don't know, wait, on the desk. Oh, on the desk with the Justice card upright. Someone has maybe even like a placard on their desk and it is like, a specific, it's a specific, even like figure, but I'm seeing figure in terms of number. Like something is even, like there's a yeah, big time, yes. There's a calculation like on someone's desk. I'm seeing it's like even mathematical. I mean, it has to do with the score, the Justice card. It's like, and I'm seeing like whatever that number is, I'm seeing even like a big G. I'm seeing like G, like, and I'm seeing a number, like G24. And it's like, whatever that is, I'm hearing grand as well. There's something where you're like, I'm hearing, I'm ready for that. I'm hearing specifically, wait. For a number of you, this is actually a salary that is like related to a price. Maybe it's a position. One second. Yeah, I'm seeing it may also be something that someone's asking you to present and you're like, I could do that. I'm hearing that specifically. One second. Maybe somebody wants to even give you a promotion and they're like, hey, we'll give you this much more if you do maybe like 10 more hours of work. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's a project that someone is like thinking of like having you on board for. I'm hearing paleo. I'm hearing nom snacks. I'm seeing that for a number of you, I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing for a number of you, maybe there is like even a blog or a website, something that like, again, I'm hearing big, it's like a capital G. I'm hearing also Gizmodo. Maybe this has to do with technology, even social media, content publishing. Yeah, big time for a number of you. And you're like, it's so freaking brief. I'm hearing like you come across this thing like within even like a hair of a second. Like maybe it's an ad that pops up like just so subtly. And the Hermit in reverse and the Eight of Cups upright, and it's like maybe it was while you're researching something, and it may actually be completely unrelated, maybe perhaps relatively, to what you were even responding to. Maybe it was like an email that you're writing out, and then like while you were about to get to the email that you wanted to respond to, that you thought you wanted to respond to at least, you see like even like another message or something, and it's like super brief. I'm hearing from Randy. I don't know what that's alluding to. And Randy and Paula. I don't know what that's. Anyways, and it's like Aries. I'm seeing that admin. Okay. Anyways, it's like this could also be an event that you're thinking of attending, and you're like, should I? Okay, yeah. For a number of you, this is an event you're thinking of attending, and it's so like. It comes up so in such passing, even like, I don't know, maybe you're like walking in the hallway and someone like just it's a little buzz. I'm hearing it's like a little tick. It's a little buzzword. They're just like, hey, do you want to go to the softball meeting? I don't know, something like that, like soccer, something. And you're like, and you, I'm hearing you hear about who's going. I'm hearing it's related to the Hierophant and the Hermit. And you're like, yeah, I'm hearing, I'm so down for that. I'm hearing specifically, I'm done with my schoolwork, so I should have time. I'm hearing that as well. So like, okay, for a number of you, there's something that, okay, I'm hearing like, it has to do with your immediate impression, like your immediate thought. And again, I'm hearing pay attention to your immediate reaction. If someone comes up to you, right, and they're like, hey, do you want to like go to, I'm hearing also like Greece with me. I'm hearing Farah. And like, if your immediate reaction to that is like, yeah, I'm hearing, I'm ready. Like if that's your immediate impulse reaction, okay. I'm getting that you may want to pay attention to that, because there is something there for you. I'm hearing specifically in terms of what you may be, actually, really reactive to. I'm hearing it like that with the Emperor, like something may actually really, there might be an opportunity there. Like you might actually find that you are, the Fool, diagonal, the Emperor, like you might get like, whoa, what's that word? Kind of, yep, Devil mirroring the Fool, mirroring the Emperor. Remember, this is an investment. You might be thinking of making an investment meeting, and if that's the case, I'm seeing that you like, maybe somebody invites you, or they're like, hey, why don't you come to this meeting, and then you do, and then you end up meeting like another investor who wants to totally like kind of like pursue your space, right? Love and light to you. Enjoy this period. Dear Aries, always take it as you always, a matter of perspective and perception, and love and light to you again. Always take it as you always, heed your personal intuition. It can be taken, perceived, always, right? Always how you take it. Love and light. Well, Aries, interesting, because right as we're closing this out, the phone like went exactly to 1%. Well, the device that I'm filming on rather. And so